Nope. Still no. I think it's time to drop some knowledge. Get seated and listen up. This is Mind Trap, the only place where you can obtain knowledge in math, tech, and all things hip hop. And the topics don't stop. I'll be rocking the beat with my itinerary. First up to the mic is the topic of programming, specifically the creation of a Christmas tree. Then on to the demonstration of truth tabling. There will be the use of the table to CNF and DNF expression of an algebra minimization. Any questions? Yes, Professor. What is the purpose of your instructional videos?
This is a place for technophobes where there's programming, server data, and math knowledge. I acknowledge your dedication to expand and grow. There's plenty to see and hear. Let's get started. Let's go! Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to another tutorial. I am going to talk to you about the DNS domain name service. So I have a virtual machine right here called CWLA Final that I will be using this tutorial for. So let me, for some reason it's not letting me get into the server, so let me get back into it. Okay, so open console. Okay, now where I was looking at is this. So right here, let me make this full screen. Okay, so now what we have here, let me get into this. Okay, so with the DNS entry, let me get out of this. So a DNS entry, we have this DNS manager here. I'm running Windows Server 2016. So I have a website up, and the website is called intranet.cwla.local. Now basically I have the domain name intranet, which is right here to the cwla.local. Basically it'll be, so if I put intranet.cwla.local or www, because here's www.intranet.cwla.local. If I put those two URLs into a web browser, it would be able to resolve to a IP address, which is this IP address is the IP address of this server. So now what I could do basically is that, right? Or what I could do, I could get rid of this. Okay, so now I got rid of that. Now let's go back to here. Here's the website. I go to edit bindings. So now I have HTTP, HTTPS, which HTTPS is just a secure version of hypertext transport protocol. So okay, so right here, let's put edit. Now the host name, which is just basically going to be like I had before, www.intranet.cwla.local, or yeah, or the with the www in front, like it shows right here. So all I have to do is just put a star, an asterisk, Now the same goes for the HTTPS. I put a star. Okay, so now I have that, right? And if I go back to the DNS MMC console, I will see forward lookup zones CW.local. Okay, yeah, so I can put a C name, which is an alias. So I could put www dot. So let's say go back to the intranet at cdavila.com. Okay, so we just put the cdavila. Okay, and then we add a www, like let's add that one. Okay, so new alias www.intranet, and because this is the name server. So now that I have that, let's see. Let's go into a web browser and let's try www.intranet.cdavila.local. Boom! Right there. And then let's just try intranet.cdavila.local. Never mind. Let's try intranet.cdavila.local. Okay. Well, that'll work. Now, since we have that, oh, and I also have, just to show you, I have the HTTPS set up too. So as you can see, if you just continue to the website, it'll take you here. Okay. So anyways, let's make a cool little addition. Let's get into the, we're gonna cancel this, and let me add a role, because you know you always can add roles to these servers. Okay, so we're gonna add this, add the features. You know, this is the features that are involved. You know, what's gonna be installed. You know, role administration tools. We have the ADDS, ADLDS tools, different various features. We're gonna install the defaults. So okay, so it's a certification authority. It's used to issue and manage certificates. Multiple CAs can be linked to form a public key infrastructure. So this is for HTTPS. So we're gonna install this. Wait for this first. Okay. So now we're gonna configure the Active Directory certificate services. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna use the defaults. We're gonna choose a certification authority. Then we go next. Then we leave it at the enterprise CA, click next. We leave this at root CA, we click next. Then we create a new private key, next. Okay, and we leave the cryptographic options as default, and we click next. So let's say, let's change the common name. Let's say we have a cdavila CA. Okay, click next. We're gonna leave it at the default, next, and let's configure this. Okay, and then we click close. So we're done with that. So now let's go back to the IIS manager. Okay, so we select the server certificates. We're gonna go to server certificates, and we're gonna create domain certificate. So we have the intranet.cdavila.local, and the organization will be, this is like a small company, so we can name it Good Flights, and say this is the ITDP. We have city would be Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay, and then we go next, and then yeah. So this is the one that we created, the certificate authority, and we can name it the intranet web cert, and finish. Let me view this real quick. Okay, so since we have this already, we can look at the bindings. Okay. Oh, let me see this, edit, and let's put the internet web cert. Okay, and then we need to change the SSL certificate. No, let's go back. Huh. Okay, so I did that right. So then we go here and let's type HTTP S. Since we already have that, let's go here. So it takes a while. Oh, there you go. See, now that has disappeared. The red indicator that says this is not trusted. So that's how you make sure make a website HTTPS be able to go to the HTTPS without having a warning saying that the certificate has not been validated. Okay, now what we're gonna do, HTTPS redirect. So occasionally a website is no longer needed, but people are still going to. So the best option is just redirecting the site to a different site or the home site. So, oh well, that's just if you have like another website, and if that's just gone, then you could redirect it to the home site. You don't need to do that. So the next video, we're going to be creating a virtual directory on a website. This has been this is your friendly IT guy, Chris Bly, and it's the IT guy, and this is the mind drop section of techno. So the more you know, the more you grow, and I will see you next video.